Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and we are going to be reviewing the Vegas race. I've decided I'm going to review every race that I am involved with. I'd also, hold on, sorry, I forgot to mute my TV. How the hell do I mute this thing? There it is. Sorry, I'm watching Sky News. Anyway, but like, just quick thing, this is the last race you'll see me in the 11 car. I have decided to join JRM Motorsport, and as as an owner driver, I will be driving the 3 from now on. So you'll not see me in the 11 anymore. I'll still be running on a part-time basis, and I'm happy to join the organisation. And let's start. Sorry for the lack of sound. I completely forgot to turn it on. Oh, Cracky's already. Cracky just has a horrendous start and hits a bump and just gets spun out by shot there. I don't know why they're mad at Tyler. It's a really fast start though, to be fair. This is me just getting used to the track. The lag is insane, so I'm kind of just getting used to it. Try not to hit people. There's Splendid in the 4 car. Splendid slams me, so I give him. I was going to give him a nice little tap back, and then there you go. That's a little tap I gave back because you know me, I am quite aggressive. Like the thing is, as well, like everyone, as people point out, I own the villain role really well, just because of the fact that I know where to go. Like when Mav tries to own the villain role, she pushes it too far. When Tyler tries to own the villain role, he doesn't go far enough. I know the soft spot of where I need to hit. Let's have a look at this. Splendid has to hit the wall there to avoid. That's wall riding that I'd allow because, he's doing it to avoid a wreck. I slam there and I just give shot a little nice tap. This is me just feeling for where he is almost. I thought I drove really well this race, to be honest. I was actually really impressed with how well I did. You see the drama happening up front as well. I kind of slam into shot there. Greek does a really good save there. And I also pull off a really good save there after hitting Max there, who is now my teammate, may I just add. In this race I have 0 teammates, pretty much. It's Kimmy hitting me up the back. You get to this part with Caution was called because of a wreck I didn't see. I didn't know where I was. Where was I when the caution came out? So I would have been 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was 8th. Considering I qualified right near the back, you know. We skip to the next restart. Here we go. I get bumped there by Cracky. Again, now my teammate. I kind of just lag and then put Cracky in the wall. That's my bad on that. I feel like I'm being quite aggressive in the battle, and then Cracky just turns down and hits me, and I get annoyed here. I get annoyed here, so I decide I'm just gonna dish out some retaliation. We put Cracky into Greek, and look at this. I'm sorry, this is amazing. I don't know how I did this. Like I'm turning, and Cracky's probably still full throttling. And we somehow just boost right up to the pack. I feel like I've done enough to show my displeasure. The fact that was an attempted dump as well. And I'm just getting forced up here by Largan. And then Tyler forcing it. Tyler was a bit of a wrecking ball this race. And then round went Cracky, round went Subway. And then Mav if we look at Mav. Okay, to be fair, that I know Mav initially blamed Rodimus. That's not on Rodimus. That is fully on Ko. And then Rodimus' car just decides to absolutely levitate out of existence, which was absolutely hilarious. I had no idea what caution was called, by the way, because they didn't say it in chat. I might have been in the voice chat, but I did not hear anyone say caution because everyone's talking. So I just decided, forget this. And I decided, I don't know where I finished, so let's have a look. I would have been fourth. Wow. Okay. Let's rewind again. We start again. I end up starting seventh. Eventually, here's the most controversial. I remember originally I got blamed for this. However, you can clearly see shot late blocks, and I just decided I'm not having that and dump him. And shot actually admitted fault for this. It's fully on shot. And round went Rodimus. He said he was clear on his screen. Probably. Oh. It's tense watching this back, because I know what happened still, but like it's really interesting watching it back. Let's get to another interesting part. Shadow says hi Al. Because I know Shadow plans to retaliate against me at some point. Mav, end of stage. I pit. We get back lined up. It's a bit laggy, but like we're still racing, and then there's chaos there. SMG goes into the wall, gets wall popped almost by the 15. I think that's midnight in the 50. And then Greek just absolutely. I tried to spin Greek out because I'm annoyed here. Because I have just been literally, you know, just been annoyed. So, you know. And as you can see, I don't know. Is this my fault? Hold on. No, I get a hit from Mav. Mav breaks and Splendid pulls off a really good save. I get mad and I just put Mav is amazing in chat. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. I just lost my temper for a second. I slam Shadow here because why not? And there's a wreck there. I'm going to speed forward till there's something interesting. Because at this point I'm racing near the front mostly. I'm pushing Subway quite up. Sub hits the wall. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't think I start turning, I will be fair. Yeah, I hit the wall and then get hooked. I kind of had no real room though, to be quite honest. I genuinely didn't have room. I lifted off when I left the wall, by the way. This was just to avoid. I was actually trying to get off the wall, but I couldn't get off it. And then me and Subway. Subway does not need to wall ride here. Subway can keep turning. I let Subway off for that. I get a nice push. I bump Tyler. I'm a be fair. Tyler's dumb for that. I pulled off a really good save, and Tyler ends up having to go behind me and starts giving me 100% Tyler's fault. Like, I'm there, he comes down. Maybe I shouldn't have sent it that low, but I don't know. No, I sent it in quite hard. Subway hits me, we get tight. And then Subway decides to wall ride to stay ahead. I kind of give Tyler a bit of a hit there. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But I'm like, this is my stage win, so I will ride slightly to catch up. I'm like, this is my stage. This is my stage win. I've got to go here. So I go for it again. I slam into Sub to force her up. And then she wall rides the entire corner pretty much. And eventually at this point I am just like, forget this. I'm just going to wall ride the entire corner. I'm just like, they're going to let her wall ride. No one told her to let. My bad on saying he, by the way. Misgender. Forgot that Sub was trans. My bad on that. My bad. I was just very, very annoyed at this point. And I honestly, this was a total accident. I will be fair. This was total. The hook was on purpose, but the slam was total accident. Because I'm just like, well, if I'm not winning, neither she. I'll be fair also, the wreck at the end of stage 2, this is on me. I just get tight. Yeah, I hit the apron, then I get forced up. It's my fault. I was in a very difficult position, but it is my fault. And then lots of chaos. Me and Midnight have an amazing race to the line. And then I realise, and then at the line, I get it. Your first career stage win. Get to the next restart. We start. Yeah, this isn't really anyone's fault. I'm going to be fair. This is not anyone's fault. Definitely not mine and Shots, because we both get squeezed. Like, I'm already there. I have a right to be there. Notice how I just carve my way through the pack every single time. This is one of those intentions I just didn't break and just went straight into Rusty. Rusty does complain about that, and probably fairly so. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Max was doing here. I know Max doesn't do payback, so I'm pretty certain that wasn't intentional. I kind of used people up in the corners a lot more in the last stage, I will say that. You see, Midnight just gives me a huge bump and I get forced up. What happens with Cracky here? Okay, nah. Shadow late blocks and it kills Cracky. Cracky does retaliate, by the way, so. Oh my god, I just get no room. And I kind of have to force Cracky in the wall. Caution was called. And I get P3. And then Kimmy gets slammed into by Greek. And Kimmy, for whatever reason, just drives me in the wall, and I just lose my temper. I just absolutely kill him. Oh god. Then I just get hit on entry. I just bet it's under caution. I'm not taking that. Here we go again. I'd also just, gone to see FNAF. And the FNAF movie, I'll say it, 8 out of 10 by the way. It's actually really good. I know a lot of people are saying it's terrible. I think it's great. Oh, and then chaos ensues again. This is just a row racing moment. Splendid had horrible luck, by the way. I just want to say it. This is me just randomly trying to turn Max for zero reason other than pure villainy, for lack of a better term. I just felt like turning him. No real reason. Sorry, Max. The thing is, Max is a driver I feel like I can get away with wrecking, so that's why I kind of put that into my thinking. Okay, what else we got? I feel like this is a fairly impressive. This is a decent save here. I pull off. It's really hard to break when there's draft, to be honest. And then I just say I'm a doer Weldon. Reference to Dan Weldon, who died at Vegas in 2011. That was a bad joke. Sorry about that. I'm sorry that you were offended. I thought it was quite funny, personally. Not the death, the joke. And then we have an absolutely chaotic thing. Why I say damn owl, like, what do you mean? This clearly isn't my fault. I'm gonna be fair to Ko. This was stupid. I don't know why I did this. I just wanted to get Ko out the way. Because I wanted to get forward, and I was like, I'm just going to move him and wreck him for that. I think Ko's probably going to retaliate against me at some point. Rightly so, probably. Doing really well not to wreck here. Cracky almost kills me. I think Tyler kind of... Tyler was a total wrecking ball this race. I'm just going to say it. Good move there by me on shot. And then Tyler pulls off one of the stupidest things I've ever seen him do. Turns down, forces Cracky into me. And as a result, Cracky gets spun out. Absolute chaos. Splendid late block, or nah, they both go into each other. It's a racing deal. That was definitely a caution. Then I kind of just bump into Max, try to get him out of the way, and then I just lose it because I hit a bump. Coolest way to finish a race, probably. I hit the catch fence too. I pit every single time and after this I don't pit again because I know I'm gonna make it no matter what. We restart again. Splendid hits a bump. Swerves into me. To be fair, I'm lagging. I genuinely was trying to turn away from Splendid, but I couldn't. Sorry, Splendid. I was genuinely trying to, but the input wasn't working. I don't touch Midnight here, by the way. That's not my fault. Ko gets annoyed at me again because I just completely use him up. This is just me trying to get past people. The fact that it was Ko again, completely coincidence. I just wanted to get past and get to the front. Because I'm kind of like a win at all costs person. Where if I have to wreck somebody to win, I probably will do it. This instant now, I don't know whose fault this is. Shadow's not on. To me, it looks. If I'm honest, to me, it does in hindsight look a lot like Ko comes up into Tyler and wrecks him out. Probably being pushed a little by Shadow, but I think it's more on Ko than anything. I think Tyler does come down, but I think it is on Ko a bit for sure. Big crash. As Roti causes the big one. Rusty and Greek, by the way, really nice battle. Then someone said go in VC and everyone went except for me. I'm racing here at this point. And I'm thinking I could win this race. Then Rusty pulls off a bad block on me. I'm not lifting because it's two to go. I'm trying to get back up the track. And it almost wrecks both of us, to be quite honest. It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both of us. I'd say it's more on Rusty than me. Because, like, it's two to go. I can't lift. But you know what? It is a bit of both of us. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have just lifted in hindsight and then dumped him the next turn. Or something. I don't know. One to go. Then Shadow gets absolutely killed by Largan. So Shadow, if you're watching this, Largan, you know, why always me? And Rusty kind of walls me there a little bit. Gets bumped by Cracky, to be fair. It's racing though. And then eventually I come home for a strong P6 finish. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Yeah, that's my analysis. Overall, a very solid race. Of course, Owl Motorsports is merging with JRM to create JOM. So yeah, good stuff. Good race. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure. Till next time, Little R1 signing off.